What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, everyone? It is Jason. Welcome back to the channel. It's great to have you here. And in this video, I want to share with you the hookup, the tip, the thing that I use to keep my equipment super fresh, super clean, and how I take care of spark residue, the spark dust that's produced every time we use the indoor cold spark fountains. It's a question I've gotten hit up about a number of times on my Instagram and even here on YouTube. So I figured I'd record a quick video and share with you a hookup, a plug, and just the way we do things. So real quick, if you're a DJ that does production stuff and you're using cold spark fountains, you already know what I'm talking about. Those things are super cool. We've been using them at SCE for like 10 years. They are still incredibly popular for epic moments during a first dance, an introduction for a couple or a wedding party, and for these like epic buildups during a party when you have a dance floor full of people. You blow the thing off for 15 seconds and it just looks super dope. There are a lot of different spark units out there at this point, and there's some that are legit, there's some that are knockoffs, whatever. This video is not about that, but this video is about the dust. If you use these things or have used these things, you already know what I'm talking about. Every time you blow them off, there's a residue that is thrown out from the machine every time you make those sparks happen. And it's kind of like a really hard metal-like sand. It's like a granular sand that comes off as a byproduct of the actual spark effect as it goes out into the air. It's something that the manufacturers haven't been able to figure out, and it's kind of like a negative, but the effect is so dope and it's so popular. It's something that you have to deal with. And if you use these things from time to time or all the time, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This granular dust gets everywhere. It's on your computer, it's on all of your gear. If you use a DJ booth or DJ furniture or just all over the dance floor, it's something that goes everywhere. And if you have good circulation with HVAC, the air conditioner, the heaters blowing in the room, that stuff can end up like literally on the other side of the dance floor. So how do we take care of it and what do we do? Well, for a long time, we would always bring like a dust mop and we would run through in front of sparks on a dance floor, try to get all the dust off. I've always used like keyboard covers and laptop covers and even deck savers to keep my gear from getting crushed by this dust. But I found even when I use that stuff, when I get home, there's still dust everywhere. So we started looking at different ways to clean things. So I want to offer you a couple different solutions. First and foremost, the cheapest way to get rid of spark dust is by using a soft bristle 2-inch paintbrush. And super simple. You just go over it, you knock all the dust off. Typically, I do this at the end of an event. If this is the only thing that I have, I try to knock all the dust off my computer, the keyboard, and of course, the decks that I'm using. If I'm using turntables, if I'm using CDJs, if I'm using my S11, if I'm using A9, I try to get all the dust off of all my gear. I go over my DJ booth. I try to get it all off because it just continues to make a mess. And if you don't clean it off, next time you open up your gear and next time you open up your booth, you're going to have this granular powder everywhere. I mean, this powder not only is like on your face and in your skin, but it's like in your DJ booth underneath where like it's not even exposed to the air or the open kind of atmosphere at an event, and it's just everywhere. So I definitely think every DJ should have something like this in their DJ booth just to knock off the heavy duty dust if you're at an event. This is the most cost-effective way to do it. The new way we've been dealing with spark dust is this right here. It's called the Wolf Box. And this right here is a super powered turbo fan, and it's the MegaFlow 100. Now, Wolf Box has two versions of this available on Instagram. There's a 50 and a 100. The 50 right now, as of today, is on sale for like $30 or $35. It's like 40% off. And the 100 is on sale for like $70. I bought this a couple weeks ago and I paid like 90 bucks for it. The cool thing is I ordered it off Amazon and it arrived at my house like literally 3 hours later. It's like same day on steroids. But here it is. It's a Wolf Box turbo fan, and this turbo fan is super dope. First off, it's rechargeable. You power it using a USB-C plug. So the same plug and adapter for your iPhone or your computer can actually recharge this. It has 3 different speeds, low, medium, and high, I guess you would say. When you buy that MegaFlow 100, you get a bunch of different adapters that you can use to change the flow and the distribution of the air produced by this thing. I like to keep it on full throttle full max mode. And this right here is what I use now to clean off not only my gear, not only my DJ booth, not only my clothes, but even the dance floor. I don't have to go out with a dust mop and knock everything back. I use this guy and it's super dope. It's just like this. I mean, it's actually, I could see myself not only using this on my events, but even when I like detail my car and I want to knock all the dust off my dashboard and out of my vents and whatnot. This right here is going to be my go-to. It's super cool. It's super compact. And it is a huge hookup for anyone that deals with spark dust, indoor cold spark fountains, or just wants to keep their stuff looking super fresh. It's called the Wolf Box Mega Flow 100, and I'm going to put links to this unit, its baby brother, and of course the hookup for paintbrushes in the description of this video. So if you need to take care of your gear, you need to take care of spark dust, you want to make sure you get a full lifespan out of your equipment, take care of your stuff. You could use it for your DJ booth, your controller, your decks, your CDJs, your mixer, your speakers, and all the other gear that you have with you on site just to keep it working in perfect working order, and so that the spark dust that comes off of those indoor spark fountains doesn't ruin your stuff. This little Wolf Box turbofan is so sick. I don't have to take a paintbrush out and be painting off my equipment during an event. I just pull this little guy out and I just simply blow everything off, blow it off my computer every time we use sparks. It's like super efficient, it's super quick, and it allows me to get through an event without having to worry about if I'm destroying the gear that I'm using for that event. You know, on this channel, I've got a lot of information about business, sales, marketing, how to work as a wedding DJ, and I even have some stuff on equipment. Now, I'm trying to share stuff to help people, and I'm also trying to share stuff to address questions that I get asked all the time. So I hope you learned a little something in this video. Again, I'm going to put some links that are affiliate links in the description of this video on ways that you can get yourself one of these guys so that you have it in your gear bag or in your DJ booth or just on site at your next event, so that if you're using cold spark fountains, you don't have to freak out over the dust. You can clean everything off in an efficient way and just make your life a little bit better. Anyway, do you have one of these things? I'd love to hear from you. How do you deal with cold spark dust on site at your events? And what are some little super hacks that you have in play for the parties that you do? I'd love to hear from you in the comments down below. If you're new here to the channel, be sure to poke around, look around at some of the other videos. Have a lot of stuff here on ways, information, thoughts, opinions, and just things that we've done here at SCE and in my world as a working DJ, as a business owner, to help others level up. And that's it. Anyway, I want to hear from you in the comments down below. Check this thing out if you do spark fountains at your events, and be on the lookout for more content coming right here to this channel in the days, weeks, and the months ahead. Thanks so much for watching.